The long 696 nightmare hitting its halfway point. Today, thousands of drivers will have to find their way around another major change. And that's the eastbound side from I-75 to Telegraph Road closed in March. And now we're
And then I
shifting
think,
traffic.
is the biggest change.
Yeah.
The change today, westbound travel is still open. You're just going to be on the newly paved eastbound lanes, but it does mean that some of your ramps are going to be closed getting off of that stretch of I-696. So we're going to get an update from Priya, who is joining us live with understanding of what that traffic shift looks like and how long it's going to last.
Hey, good morning, Rhonda and Jason. And Rhonda, you're absolutely right. It is going to feel a lot smoother when you're driving on those new eastbound lanes, but you've got a lot of ramp closures to contend with. And we're actually here at Cousins in Madison Heights. I'm joined with Diane Cross with MDOT. And you picked this spot for a specific reason. Drivers are going to have to make a decision here. We're seeing it happen.
Exactly. We are seeing it happen. And our traffic folks are already looking at this to see, is there more that we can do to help the drivers who are heading westbound? Because as they approach from DeQuinder to Cousins and they have to make a decision, do I go to 75? Do I go to 696? And so we've seen some unsafe driving here where drivers have gone across the barrels or over what we call the gore. That's that little triangle area near a ramp.
Yeah, that guy was waiting for a minute before he was able to get over.
And he has then endangered all those drivers behind him. And that's how we get these rear end crashes. And you know, those can be pretty serious. We do expect we're going to have fender benders throughout the day, including at Woodward and Southfield, further west from here. But drivers, you got to plan ahead. You got to leave lots of room. And again, even if you're the good driver, you can't be assured that the drivers around you know what they're doing or they're aware of the limitation that you can only exit at 75 at Woodward or Southfield Road, and that's it. Otherwise, you're going to see folks tapping their brakes. You're going to have that whole domino effect of slowdowns in that right lane.
And we are talking about a ton of ramp closures. I mean, Cousins, where we're at, Bermuda, Coolidge, Evergreen, Greenfield. I think there's a few more.
Exactly, all the way until you get to the other end of the project at Lasser and M10. That's when you can finally get back on westbound, and we don't have any construction at that end, but this is going to be in place until the end of 26.
And then you were talking about even more work happening in 27.
But you told me I couldn't talk about it.
No. But okay, so this is in place through fall of 2026 or late 2026. And for drivers heading out the door this morning, best advice?
Leave early, and if you can't, maybe you want to use one of the mile roads until you've got time to use the freeway and expect the extra delays until we settle down in a couple of weeks.
Okay, thank you so much, Diane. Really appreciate it. So again, you know, if you are looking for a detour, again, we do have those options available if you want to avoid what could become a bottleneck here. I know Darnell has been looking at a lot of those detours, but again, for drivers on westbound 696 in Oakland County, give yourself a little extra time today. Reporting live in Madison Heights, I'm Priya Mann. Send it back to you.